Hello, this is Up to Snuff, and we have another new show, The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. Now, this is an interesting one. It's a very sweet one. The first topic is the plot. I'm going to be honest, it's a pretty slow plot, but it's not really all that bad. You're not meant to take this show too seriously. This show is kind of like My Senpai is Annoying, or Love is Hard for Otaku. Again, this show isn't meant to be taken extremely seriously, but it's still very cute nevertheless. A lot of the moments that arise throughout the series are just kind of meant to flutter the heart. They're meant to be cute, kind. There isn't much to the plot if that's what you're really looking for. It's a coworker relationship at the workplace and kind of outside of the workplace, which is something that they try to branch off of. Now, they go to simple places, your regular type of stuff like skiing or the carnival or something simple like that. But basically, it's not meant to have that much of an incredible plot. I couldn't name you a lot of very interesting places that these characters really went to, and that's the truth. There was one time where they, in the beginning, they went on a coworker, I guess, vacation where they all went to the same place. And it was like a resort kind of place. It was all right, but again, there really isn't that much to the plot. I'm sorry to say. I wish I could say more. Now, time for the next one, which is the main characters. The main characters, very cute, well drawn, as much as, you need it to be. The main characters, Himuro and Fuyutsuki. Now, there's other people. Well, they're kind of people, and that's what I want to get into. These characters, some of them, not all of them, some of them, and you can see it's a very small percent of the population in the show, are descendants of people with powers. Now, some are like a phoenix, like ancestors of a phoenix, or a Buddha, or a snow woman. It's something like that is what they try to implement. The idea of powers with characters is only meant to exacerbate their emotions. Like, if they're really happy, you might see fireworks go off. If they're really sad, who knows? Like, they might cause a snowstorm. It's something like that where it's really, honestly cute. You got to check it out for yourself, and I seriously recommend it. But that's how these characters work. One of them has cat ears. It's a little wild. Now, the main girl is very into cats. Honestly, so is the guy. He really wants to get into it, but he's very scared of how he can approach other animals, and that definitely is a hindrance when he is the ancestor of a snow woman, and a lot of the cold can kind of scare away the cats. But listen, Fuyutsuki is a very kind-hearted person. They both are. Honestly, everyone is in this show. Well, I guess we can get on to the final point before the final rating, because there really isn't too much to talk about. As I said, simple main characters, simple plot. There really isn't that much. But we have one more, which is setup and execution. There isn't too much plot in each episode, but that's not the worst thing in the world. You're really there for the cuteness, the kindness, the end card, which is really adorable. I think I'm going to be having it on in the background here. I think it's really worth listening to. It's very calm and collected. I really like that the ending theme is primarily made of it kind of looks pastel even. But the setup of the show, I mean, you could understand the show within the first 10 minutes, which is what it should be. Don't get me wrong, it should be like that, but it's really a simple premise to understand. It's a cute romance. They even listen, I don't want to spoil how far they get into their relationship, but it's a nice calming relationship, if that even makes sense. It's not seriously high-strung romantic, anything like that. It's what it is, and you'll have to watch this to honestly see it. So, the average score has been, I don't know, has it been going up? Let me see. It has been going up since the start. I think it's worth checking out, listen, it doesn't have the craziest ratings for a solid reason. The plot isn't insane. The characters aren't insane. It doesn't go necessarily all that fast as a series, but because there isn't too much to add on to like the first 2 episodes. But if you want to check it out, I really think it's for people who want to watch a very chill, kind of romantic, kind of a lot more geared to probably slice of life type of show. But anyway, on to the final rating. The final rating. If you really like that kind of show that's sweetened around the edges, that doesn't need to try that hard to be a kind and memorable show that doesn't necessarily have an insane plot. If you like that kind of thing, then you're probably going to give this a lot more like a C+. Otherwise, if you're looking for something action-packed, something serious, something with a lot of depth, this is probably not it. You may even give it a C-. But to balance it out, I'm definitely going to give this one a C. I found this show cute, nevertheless. I'm trying to really rate it as unbiased as I can out of the show itself. Obviously, there are a lot of points that bring it down, like the lack of plot. But, the powers that each character has. Not every character. Some characters have powers. Most don't, honestly. But if they do, they express themselves in really creative ways. That's really thanks to the staff, the writers and stuff. Overall, it was a show that was worth watching. I know there's still 1 episode left, but it's been worth the while, at least for me. It's my type of show, in a sense. I hope you enjoyed. See ya.